Hello everyone. Today we are going to show you how to add meet records to your event. If you go to your event page, now there's several options that could appear, but on this meet here we can see that the words add meet records is required. You may have the words meet records there only, which means then meet records have been previously set up. For this demonstration we're going to show you how to set up add meet records. Firstly, we click on the Add Meet Records. That will then open up into a new screen. That new screen is part of our settings for the event, and it has opened up the Additional Meet Options tab. If we scroll to the bottom, we can see there's the option Meet Records. If we drop down the list, we can then see different options for Meet Records. Now, for this event, I know that there is no new meet records previously created, so I have to scroll to the bottom and create new meet records list. That will then take me into the edit meet records for this event, and it has brought the event that I am creating this for through. Now, when we look at these records, if we click on men or woman, because this is a new meet, there is no records currently displaying. To add additional meets from a historical point of view or in the future, all we need to do is click on Add Meet. That will bring up this additional screen here where we can add in the meet ID. The meet ID can be found in the URL of your browser when you are on the meet that you want to add. You just copy and paste that number into this box and click OK, and that meet will be added to the list of meets. So you can imagine here now under meets there could be 2, 3 or 10 or 20 events listed. Once you've got all your meets listed and you click between men and women, it will auto-populate all of the records for this meet. What we can also do is we can create create records by division. If we click on the Add Records by Division, it'll bring up another box. And what we're going to do, because this is a Masters event, we're going to type in an option here for this event, and it's the 30 to 34 age group. Once we created that, you can see it swaps the screen over to the 30 to 34 age group division. We can go back to the overall event by clicking on the New Zealand Masters Indoor Champs or the event name. And you can see there the division is created. So let's create a second division. And we have now created a second division. If we click again back on the overall records, on the event name, it'll bring us back to the overall records, and you can see there is now 2 divisions listed. Still no records showing because we have no data. If we click on the 30 to 34 age group, we can actually add a record. And this could be historical, or it could be just to get your records up and running. So if we go here and we type in 60, I want the 60 meters. We want to check to see what type of event this is, whether it's standard or some para-based scenario, and we click Add Record. It will then drop down further information here that we can add. So let's add in the name. So let's go Mark Harris. Let's go team name is Wairarapa. Make sure you add in the month and year, or you can add in the full date. Choose whether it's a FAT or not. You can choose the grade that you want to. We're not going to worry about that for this event. You can say what age they were. You can put in the country. You can put in the meet name, NZ Masters Indoors. And obviously if there was wind, but clearly for indoors there is no wind. Once we click the Save button, which is this green button here, it will then display that record. And of course, if we click onto woman and we click back to men, we can see that that has been included now. If we want to include it in the actual results or the records that display against the meet, we can click include or exclude, and you can see the little tick box comes in and out there. So we're going to include this. What we also need to do is we need to make sure that this record now displays publicly. If we click on the event name, it'll take us back to the overall records, and you can see that my name is now listed there. If we click on the view records, we can see that in the view records, my name is listed with my record, and I can drop down the drop-down box and go to my age group. If we go back to our original event and we refresh the screen, it will now show over here meet. And of course, anyone can click on that and it'll take them to the meet records, and you can see my name is listed there. Hopefully this video was helpful on how you can create meet records and add in historical records as well as divisional based records. Good luck.